Hey guys, it's Tom here. We just finished a war against Gagak Violet in Champions TM. This was a team-up war between Rho, Juniors, and Upsilon. We had some really great attacks, and I thought this would be a great war to kind of kick off a new YouTube channel to do these war recaps. We've been missing that since Andy stepped down, and I thought I'd give it a shot. So looking through the attackers, we have a 6-pack from JD, Dreadnought. Tex was really close, so was Marcus. I had a 6-pack. Ashley had a 6-pack. Thanks again for hosting us here in Champions. Richie had a 6-pack. Luffy, Shadow Reaper, Yash Killer. You're missing an eye there, Yash Killer. And A-Dub, Stronghold, King of Kings, Raul Rocks, and Lil Sougata. So we've got some really fun attacks, and I'll talk about my favorite one here, actually, closer to the end, but we'll start here with Fizz on 1. So he's going to be running a Laloon, and he actually runs into a little bit of trouble here at the very beginning. So he's going to set a funnel with a couple of BBDs and a loon there. So he's got just one building for 15 housing space right there. And now this baby dragon is going to kind of take down this bigger chunk of trash. But right here, unfortunately, he trips that black mine. And so now he's got a tough funnel that he's now got to cut to be able to get his wall wrecker and everything in where he wants to. So a giant and two wizards as a backup plan really stuck that down, and now he can send in the whole kill squad, kind of a bare kill squad with just some bowlers and heroes, but it gets the job done. He gets nice and deep into the base, actually getting all the way to the town hall here. Double Dragon CC, nice freeze to kind of slow up everything there, and a good ward and pop at the right time to be able to get everything down. So here, he's going to finish through with his kill squad and then start his Lalo portion. It's kind of funny with Lalos, it's okay to really let your entire kill squad die before starting your second phase. That's not as much the case with Hogs and some other types of attacks. So keep that in mind when you're running these different types of attacks. Here's Lalo starting. Two Lava Hounds and just a ton of loons coming through. So he's got about the right amount of Lava Hound. He's going to pop both of them, which is always good, especially for cleanup. He's going to have a lot of pups nicely there. That pup trips that tornado trap, and these loons come in and actually get a little boost over to that Tesla, which was... He had plenty of spells and other stuff to get this done without that, but I thought that was funny. So he's getting across. Now he's just got a pack of loons and no splash defenses left. Good one, Fizz. 2 exit here. Finish up. Just quick cleanup. Alright, nice attack, Fizz. Next one I wanted to look at was actually a 10v12, so these are huge in the meta. It really helps for us to be able to have the 2 stars from a 12 or from a 10. So Branman hooked us up here, and what you see here is a pretty simple army. It's just going to be a Queen Walk Mass BBD. He's going to start his Queen Walk here over at about 230, and you've got a nice walkable air defense there. And if he sets up his funnel right, his queen should go north. Brings 6 freeze spell and 3 rages, so pretty much only using the spells on the kill squad, and the pretty much only the spells on the queen. So next he's going to try and cut this funnel up here around 130 so that he can get his queen to go in. And he's actually going to be using his queen to take out the Town Hall, which is a good use because a level 40 queen under raged healers with, you know, relatively low DPS can consistently keep up. So here he's got an Expo, an Archer Tower, and the Town Hall on her. She's doing just fine, and the bomb doesn't even have an effect because the queen's so far away. So now he's just got to finish off the CC, and he sends King over here for some trash. He's got a wall wrecker going through over here, and he can just freeze over there and let that wall wrecker, I don't even know what he has in his wall wrecker. I'm hoping it's Valks, because Valks will be the best to tear through all that stuff right there. Let's see what he's got. Yep, it's Valks. So he's using Valks and a wall wrecker to cut through some trash right there. He actually got himself an air defense, which allows us baby drags a little bit more room to play. And he's already got the 2-star, and he's now just picking where he wants to throw down the rest of his baby drags. So with these attacks, feel free to take your time. You have a full 3 minutes to work with, and it's not like you're going for a 3-star. So feel free to let a baby drag go after a storage. If it gets it down, cool. But also just let it sit there and keep them spread out. If you send a couple after the same area, make sure you don't send them all at once, because that rage is a really important extra. So a really nice 66% 2-star for Bran. Next, we're gonna go to a really cool attack. Tread on 5 runs with the miners, and honestly, I'm not a fan of miners, but Treadnought here just absolutely killed it on a base that is a little bit tough. It's got a lot of trash in an open area, which sometimes invites you to come in there, but as you can see here, it'll pop a bunch of Teslas here, and those Teslas really killed another attack on this base. So he's thrown some Giants and some Valks in there. Uses an early Warden, which was really important because he's coming into a lot of DPS, a big area. So he's coming through, and just gonna let all this ride out, and pretty much all he's going for is a Town Hall kill and a CC kill, because that's pretty much all you need to kill. Miners can take care of a queen. Miners can take care of pretty much anything else. So then he just tosses a wall of miners up here at the top once the Town Hall's down. And here you can see that he didn't let everything die, and that's really important because now he's got his queen still alive, and it's targeting all kinds of other things. So you can do side-by-side heals with a miner attack, which is really important. Keep all those miners up. And also sending a wall wrecker through like that, we didn't show it, but initially it was tanking because every time the miners go down, they lose their aggro, and then defenses will aggro onto the wall wrecker. So really great attack here by Tread. Getting it done on a 12v12 triple. Those are not the easiest, so he's got just a bunch of miners finishing this out. Ends up with that great attack. Alright, next up we're going to move down into the land of the 11s. I'm currently in 11, so I feel like I've got a little bit better commentary on 11s, but here we have Richie on 14. This was one of their only really big 11s. This is probably one of their heaviest at 107k. What Richie's going to do here is he's going to do a hog attack. And you see he doesn't actually have any tanks. And what I saw here, and I really like this by Richie, was you have a big open compartment here at 12. So you don't really need tanks, and so he just uses the wall wrecker as a tank. And instead of bringing golems or giants, he brings a couple of witches. And the witches spawn all kinds of skeletons, distract all kinds of troops. And so that's a really nice alternative. When you have a big open compartment, you can really send some witches in, and they can really get some work done for you. This clan we're going against loved their electrodec and CCs, and we had some troubles with them. They're kind of tough to deal with. They're kind of like a hound, but with just amazing DPS by that drag. So you really have to make sure you get it down. I had an attack where I didn't get it down, but I fortunately just powered through and didn't let my hogs die. So here he's got his hogs coming around. Just pops that queen ability while she's on that single inferno. Gets the rest of that down. You can see he's got one more heal, and he's being so patient here. He knows he has these two splash defenses left, and if he doesn't use that heal back in the splash defenses, it could just fall apart. So he waits a really long time for that last heal and puts it down between the two wizard towers. Keeps everything alive. Great attack, Richie. Quick cleanup. And we got our 3-star. Next, I'd go to Black Pearl on 16. Black Pearl's going to run a Lalo on this pretty heavy 10.5. So he's going to run a Lalo, and what I love here is he's setting a funnel with a bowler bounce. Bowler bounce funnel sets are incredible if you can find them, so keep an eye out for those when you're trying to do your attacks here at 10, 11, and 12. If you have that ability, those are really great ways to keep everything going in. Alright, so he's doing a single golem. He got that golem down really early. It's taken a fair amount of fire, but he's also got his seed machine going through, so should be a pretty good attack. He's sending Warden in, and he's probably going to need to pop that ability pretty soon because he's coming into a lot of DPS here. So this was a great chunk to take out. Really got great value from that kill squad. Didn't pop that. Alright, well, this is only like the second time I've come through here. There's the pop. So here you see that he doesn't have any air targeting troops, and he's gotten separated from that eDrag. So this is where you have a little bit of grace with your Lalo. You see his queen catches up, and she's still got her ability, so she can still take it out. But we'll see a different one where an eDrag doesn't get taken out, and it ends up not being a huge deal because the Lalo portion can take it out. Oops, missed a little bit. We got a pop of a hound on the single target inferno. Everything's collapsing down here. Has a really nice area for a rage. Great freeze on all those defenses. Send some minions in behind to clean up. Tornado trap doing work, but those loons will just come off. He's got a last heal to deal with that wizard tower. Wizard towers are no joke on these Lalos. You really need to make sure that you've got ways to deal with a wizard tower. You gotta look at what you're coming through. He kept that heal for that wizard tower, and it could have ruined the entire attack if he hadn't. Final cleanup. Ooh, airbound. Alright, great attack. Black Pearl, Jay. Alright, we're going to move on down. This is a 50v50. I could not get to every single attack. But we're going to move to a 10v10. Luffy is going to take on 22 here. And this is kind of an interesting base. But he's got a hog-based attack. Again, a bowler bounce funnel. Ooh, maybe not even. No, this isn't a funnel. He's just bowler bouncing trash that he can get rid of here. So he's got heroes and a golem going in. Looks like he's actually going to end up using his wall wrecker for a hog deployment deeper in the base later on, which is a really fun use. Wall wreckers are huge for kill squad pushes, but they're, I think, underrated as far as a late push goes. So he's got his heroes going in. Gotta get that electro-drag down, because if you don't, that'll ruin your hogs. Queen's taking it on. She's got it. Alright, here we go. So he's got his wall wrecker going straight down from north. And he's just going to be sending it deep in there and using it to take out that single target. So. Ooh, using some Valks in the wall wrecker. This is really interesting here, Luffy. Alright, Valk's kind of just doing some cleanup work. Hogs collapsing. Side by side heals. You don't see that often with Hogs. But it's going pretty well. Wonder if this is what he meant to do on this attack, or if he kind of had to improvise. A really interesting, different way to do it. He's got a bowler and a wizard left for cleanup. He's going to drop over here. Very weird attack, Luffy. Like it, but really weird attack. Alright. Uses the bowler to distract the wizard tower. Late poison on the skellies. Man. So we're going to see a Town Hall 9 attack later on here that I thought was the weirdest attack in this war, but Luffy might have beaten it. This was bizarre. Got it done, though. Good attack. Alright, next up, we're going to see another 10v10. It's going to be SlowGonz, also known as Elo, on this little bit lighter Town Hall 10. But what you see here is he's got a really, really basic army composition. 3 troops. Hogs, golems, wizards. He's going to send his wall wrecker in here and get this kill squad going across. He's got a nice path to send it through that single target and get that queen down and that single target down. Very nice pathing in through there. Notice he only uses 1 poison for the CC. That's always big on a hog attack. Make sure that you've got poisons for your skeletons. They can follow your hogs and they can just eat away at your hogs. Now what he does here I really like. He sent his hogs on the same side that the queen was leaning towards, which helps keep her up, helps her keep going across and supporting the hogs, but also cleaning up all kinds of other stuff. So he got a little bit of a hog split up here, which was nice. And coming across, we're going to speed up a little bit. These hog attacks can be pretty long in the tooth, I guess. Alright, so now we're just doing cleanup. He's got some wizards back around for cleanup. Nice attack, Ela. Cool. Alright, next, ooh, low battery. Gotta charge. Next, we're gonna go down to what I thought was the weirdest attack. It's gonna be Lil Sougata here on 39. And this one, so what we got here is we've got wizard towers all concentrated there. We've got air defenses nicely boxed out. So looking at a Lalo here, that's a little bit tough, and you got a really centralized CC. So what he's gonna end up doing here is he's gonna take some time here at the beginning. Think about what he wants to do. Now he's gonna hasten some balloons to get that air defense. And notice, nothing pulled out of the CC. So he doesn't have to worry about the CC as long as only air goes into where it trips. Now he puts an electro drag up here at noon. And this electro drag is going to do work for him. He is going to be able to get all of those wizard towers down with just the electro drag. Now he can use this queen to take out the It didn't even take out the air defense. That electro drag got that air defense. So the electro drag gets all the way in, and it actually ends up killing the CC. And now you see everything collapsed, and he had 2 hounds that didn't even matter. This was incredible. This was so cool. I've never seen an attack like it. That electro drag did so much work up there. If you can get an electro drag hanging out with no air defenses around at Town Hall 9, that's a quick win. Alright, and then the last one I want to show is King of Kings on 46, which I think is Queen Walk Lalo? No, Queen Walk Hogs. Why did I write Queen Walk Lalo? This is good old meta style. I love this attack. Queen Walk Hogs. So, needs to set 2 funnels. Uses King and Wizard for 1 funnel. Uses a Baby Drag for the other. And so here you see that he just needs to get a quick wall breaker pop and charge his queen in to get everything. And you see he actually really pulls the CC early on with the single hog drop. So once he gets in there, now he can drop wall breakers that are just going to go everywhere in that rage. Thankfully he gets through, and he can end up coming in and getting his air defense down that wasn't walkable earlier. So now he's got a golem coming up on the queen, and you actually don't need to poison a golem. Golems don't do any DPS, any measurable DPS. So you don't really need to poison the golem, you can just leave it. The one thing you do need to watch out for is the explosion. The golem explosion can do a fair amount of damage to your queen, so if she's got a lot of DPS on her, it can quickly finish her off, so make sure you watch for that. But sends CC Hogs there at the edge, and they're just going to come around. He's got Hogs dealing with the Tesla farm in the middle, and Hogs coming around. 1 heal left. He's able to just let the Wizard Tower go. Unfortunately, we had a bunch of bacon there with a big old double giant bomb. But he has just enough left, and he has a queen that hasn't even popped an ability, so he should be just fine here. Hogs keep going through, and that's all it's needed. So, quick cleanup, and we got our last triple. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you like. I'm just starting off with this, just doing as best I can.